Hello, everybody. I hope you're good. My name is Witness Mdaka. I am a businessman, a property investor, as well as the author of a book called It's More Than Just Money, a guide to escaping the rat race and building generational wealth. Now, as usual, I like to have conversations that advance us and move us forward, right? And I'd like to engage with you as usual. But today I want to talk about something that we often overlook, in our quest or pursuit of building businesses, building careers, and even building property portfolios, right? So I want to talk about self-love, loving yourself, and taking very good care of yourself, So in as much as we are pursuing all these things that we deem to be important, in our careers, in our businesses, in the things that we are building for ourselves, we often overlook the fact that we've got to love ourselves and love ourselves correctly. It's nearly impossible for one to be able to do and achieve great things if they haven't given themselves the right amount of love. If you think about the things that we face as we go out into the business world, the rejections that we have to go through, the adversity that we have to go through when building businesses, when starting just about anything. It might be a passion project that you're starting, it might be a YouTube channel that you're starting. It's not going to be a walk in the path. And if you haven't spent enough time with yourself and assured yourself that you deserve love, and you're gonna first start by loving yourself before you even try to love somebody else, it becomes difficult, right, to expect that from the world. And when you are building and growing and wanting to grow, it becomes very hard when you face those harsh conditions for you to be able to bounce back from that. And one thing we also overlook about self-love is the fact that it not only does it give one confidence, because if you feel good about yourself, if you love yourself, if you focus on developing yourself, be it in your feelings and in the way you process things, right, not only does that give you confidence, but it also puts you in a position where you have peace of mind. Right, I was having a conversation with my mentor the other day, and he said to me, Witness, if you want to progress in life, you have to guard your peace of mind. And the best way to guard your peace of mind is to first love yourself enough to remove yourself from toxic situations or toxic people, right? It could be a business deal that you're doing, right? But if that deal drains the soul out of you, and it puts you in a position where you no longer have peace of mind, and you feel like you are not even worthy anymore because of this work that you're doing, it's not going to be worth it. And he would say to me that he would rather lose everything but have the peace of mind that is required for him to start over and build again, than to gain everything and lose the peace of mind. Because he says, when you don't have the right kind of peace of mind, or the peace that's required for you to build, it becomes difficult to start over, even if you were to lose everything that you've built today, right? And what was interesting for me about that conversation that we were having is that he was actually showing me the bright side of things. That even if you haven't done certain deals, or certain deals fell through, you ought to be grateful that you at least still have your mind intact. For some people, it might be relationships that they lost, or relationships with certain people that are toxic, right? That makes it impossible for you to work. Every day, you keep on thinking about the things that are going on in that relationship, and they make it impossible for you to have the peace of mind that you need. Now, I want to remind you right now that you've got to put yourself first. Give yourself the right kind of self-love. Pamper yourself. Remove yourself from toxic situations so that you can have your peace of mind. Because without your peace of mind, it becomes difficult for you to work, for you to build, for you to do anything that's required for you to achieve the greatness that you want to achieve. So it's important for you to love yourself. It's important for me to love myself, of course. All right? And I really want the best for you. And I want you to prioritize yourself. You know, when you look at what's going on around the world, the pandemic, businesses shutting down. In South Africa, we recently had unrests where businesses were toshed, businesses were looted, people lost jobs, relatives lost jobs. If you look at all of that is happening, and the amount of hopelessness that it creates, you ought to at least, be the one that pumps you up, pumping yourself up, encouraging yourself, loving yourself, putting yourself in environments that nurture and uplift you rather than bring you down, so that you can constantly have your peace of mind. And that is going to be important for rebuilding your business if you've lost one, for starting a new business if you're starting, and for growing your business if you are growing. Because if you are not growing, if you are not well taken care of, it will be impossible for you to empower the team around you in order for you to run your business. All right, guys, I'll chat to you again. Remember to subscribe and click on the notifications button and join the notifications gang. I'll talk to you soon. Ciao, ciao.